What's up, everybody? It's your homie A-Dot.
It's your girl, Miss Jazzy J.
And welcome to our show, Just Say Dot Thoughts, a platform to help artists, DJs, promoters, fashion designers, and more.
And don't forget Miss Jazzy J's quickies.
We can't forget your quickies. Those are always fun. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Great.
First one of our mini shows.
Yeah. You excited?
I'm very excited.
Me too.
Been listening to music lately. I like that new Kanye Yeezy. What about you?
Yeah. I'm not too fond of that. I'd much more rather listen to J. Cole, Born Sinner.
Born Sinner, that's a good one, yeah. Mac Miller, he just came out. I like him too.
Yeah. What's his album called?
It's called Watching Movies with the Sound Off.
Oh, okay. I'm going to check that out.
Get on iTunes.
You know what album I really am looking forward to listening to?
What's that?
That's going to be 40 Ounces of Lean with D. Rich and Flip.
Yeah, ironically enough, D. Rich is our guest today, so let's get him out here and see what he's got going on. Our first guest this time has been featured on World Star Hip Hop, generated tons of views on YouTube, hails from Fort Worth, Texas, Mr. D. Rich.
How you doing?
How are you, sir?
Doing all right. Okay.
So, D. Rich, let's get right into this. How do you feel about your success over the years?
It's a good feeling. You know, I worked hard for it, so and it comes with it. You know, I didn't grind it hard, so it came together how it's supposed to be.
That's good. Well, I introduced you as being featured on World Star Hip Hop, which is actually a real big accomplishment. A lot of people can pay to do it, but to actually get featured on it without having to submit it is a real big accomplishment. How did you feel whenever you realized you were on the site?
It was a feeling like, okay, World Star Hip Hop. A lot of big artists go on there, and then you got people that pay to get on there, and for it not to be paid.
Right.
I mean, it's a feeling that you couldn't describe. So, but I'm blessed. God bless it. All the hard work came with it. I didn't believe it at first, obviously. So, but it was a real good feeling.
That's good, man.
Okay, well, speaking of feelings, I Love Lucy just dropped, and it's actually had a really big success right now so far. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
Shout out to my boy MR Dub too. But yeah, it was crazy though. The views that they done in the first day, 2 days, and I really love I Love Lucy. The show that I grew up on. So.
Is that how the song came together?
Well, yeah. My homeboy MR Dub, another half of the Hangover Boys, he came to me at the studio one day with it already on another song. He was like, "Bro, I did the track for you. You know what I'm saying? I Love Lucy." And I was like, "Okay." I heard it. I jumped on it, and we made it happen.
That's great, man. Congratulations on all that success.
Where did you come up with the name D. Rich?
My mama gave it to me.
Your mother gave you the name D. Rich?
Yeah. So I've been rocking with D. Rich ever since I was probably like in the 3rd or 4th grade.
So she started calling you D. Rich?
My first name is Demetrius. Last name is Richardson.
Oh, okay.
D. Rich, yeah.
Where can people follow you on social media if they want to try to keep up with you and look at the new stuff you got coming out?
I'm on Facebook, Demetrius D. Rich Richardson. Twitter at @ItsDRich, ITSDRICH. Instagram, DRich817. I don't think I got nothing else.
Okay, cool. One last question. Everybody's been talking about collaboration that you've been doing with multi-platinum rapper Little Flip.
Mm-hmm.
So the story is all over the internet, how it came about. Can you tell me when it's going to be expected to drop?
Me doing, shout out to my homie Smooth Vega. That's how I met him. A mutual friend of ours, rap out of Fort Worth too. Just word of mouth. He heard, me doing my thing out here. We did our first song called 282. That did real good. And then he hit me up. It was actually his idea to do the album.
It was Little Flip's idea?
It was Flip idea. He was like, "Man, we need to do a mixtape. Such.
Awesome.
Then we came up with a title and we ran with it, and it'll drop, I'm gonna say late July, early August.
Of 2013.
2013.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. We like 85% done.
Oh, okay. Well, D. Rich, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for coming to Just Say Dot Thoughts show, and we'll see you soon.
So D. Rich was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that 40 ounce of wing album.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah. Well, let's get right into your quickies.
Okay.
Basically, let's explain to our audience exactly what a quickie is. It's 60 seconds about Miss Jazzy J's ideas and thoughts, so let's go.
As Americans, we get so caught up in our own daily lives, we forget to love one another. Material things take over, and we neglect to practice common courtesy. So for those of you who don't know what paying it forward is, it's the concept of doing a good deed for someone after another good deed has been done for you. So today I ask you, lend a helping hand. hold the door open for someone. Be a courteous driver. Celebrate courage. Acknowledge inspiration. And most importantly, smile at a stranger. It's the simple, cost-free gestures that can change the world just by paying it forward one person at a time. So remember, practice random acts of kindness and senseless acts of beauty. It's Miss Jazzy J, and I'm out.
That's inspiring.
Okay,
I like it.
cool.
Here's something we're going to be doing every episode. A platform to help local acts avenue their craft.
You can help us choose our next local artist by following us on Twitter at just8oddthoughts with no S and using the hashtag #LocalLove.
Let's get into it with our first local act, Genzo. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's
Thanks
good
for
to see
coming
you.
by.
Genzo, when did you start rapping and where did the name Genzo actually come from?
God, I started rapping. Really, I was just that dude that kind of at parties and whatnot would just freestyle, and every time people would be like, "Oh God,"
You were that guy?
I was
Oh,
that
that's
guy,
terrible.
and I never thought anything of it until about a year ago, as of maybe like March, a month or two ago. Decided to record a song. The third song I ever recorded was "How You Feel."
Oh,
and
okay.
Got everything going from there.
Really? That's cool, man. So tell me about the Fort Worth scene, the music scene in Fort Worth. Where do you see yourself? Among the elite or still starting out? I mean, how do you rate your accomplishment?
God, that's really crazy. I always had this thought in my head that famous people never know how famous they are because they
Right.
know all the stuff they do.
Right.
So I'm kind of in this place now where I'm just some dude that raps, and people tell me I'm pretty good, but people mention me in the names of people that I'm like, those are the best. So
Oh, okay.
I assume I'm pretty good at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool. You're actually a heck of a performer. I've actually been to your show, a couple of your shows, and big fan. There's another artist that you run with by the name of ZK, correct?
That's right.
Tell me about your guys' strategy whenever you go out there and perform. Do you have a mindset? I mean,
Man.
tell me a little bit about that.
ZK is a guy I started rapping with from the very beginning. I mean, when I say maybe I'm gonna be a rapper, boom, I met him at Walmart. This guy had a setup in the back of Walmart studio. He should have been fired a million times.
Wow.
Blah blah.
Wow.
And yeah, we got to rapping and doing shows. Our first shows, we were so, oh my God, we got to get ready and prepare and choreograph. I mean, even our moves of how to move on stage. The jumping you see us doing now, that was choreographed back then. Now we've gotten pretty good at it. A lot of the stress is gone about, oh, we're supposed to bring some people to the show. Now it kind of just happens for us. So with the stress gone, we kind of just do whatever we feel like doing, and people kind of like it.
So now we're talking about everything that you have been doing. What about something like in the future? I understand you have an album coming out. I believe the title is called "Feeling Like the Shit Right Now."
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
Why don't you, kind of let me know about how that title came about and what can we expect from it?
That really, when I first started rapping, I recorded a few songs and threw them together. This is really, I think, people get a little recognition now, and we're actually doing it. So this is going to be a big deal. And the whole idea behind it, when you see the title, it says "Feeling Like the Shit Right Now," or you can read it as "Feeling Like Shit Right Now," which kind of explains why my songs, I'll have this super crunk, we're at the club getting crazy, and then I have this, so sad and horrible song, and then, I'm at Walmart and I like shopping at Walmart. And kind of like whatever we feel like. I make mood music. Whatever
gotcha.
adds to the mood, I make that song. So.
Cool, man. Well, we definitely look forward to checking that out whenever it comes out. Before we let you go, can you let us know social media, where to follow you, and how to contact you if anybody wants to?
1,000 ways. I'm on everything. Facebook, Genzo Davis, Davis. YouTube, just type in JENZO. That'll pop up everything. GenzoMusic.com. Check it out. Check everything out. Man, appreciate y'all having me.
Oh, man, thanks for coming in, man.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, man. And thanks for coming to Just Said Our Thoughts, and stay tuned for our next episode. We have plenty more guests, plenty more news, plenty more stuff coming along the way. Peace.
Peace.